Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. This is the game recap between the mighty Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We won Week 10. Man, what a game. 12-7 victory. It is a victory. But I have to say this about Sammy real quick, y'all. I wrote it down on this piece of paper. Throw it to us, not them. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna start it off just like that. Let me talk.
Talk that talk.
Skull to the bowl. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, it's about to go down. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game. But let's get into details, right? Sammy D, right? I'm gonna start with Sammy D. I'm gonna start with the bad, then I'm gonna get to the good. The good is the defense, the bad is the offense until the fourth quarter, but we gotta somehow do something better, Sammy D. We have to. Let's start it with you, my brother. I got a lot of respect for you. I understand your journey in the NFL had it's a roller coaster ride. It's ups and downs with your career. And I understand you didn't get drafted by the right team in the Jets. You went to numerous teams throughout your career. But you're on the best team that you have been on overall, in my opinion. I know he was with the 49ers, but he didn't get a real honest chance with the 49ers. Let's keep it real, right? He's with a good, great team, the mighty Minnesota Vikings, with the best wide receiver in the whole NFL. Now, I don't understand what the heck is going on. You should be able to get the ball to Justin Jefferson, number 18, a lot more often without throwing a dang on interception. It doesn't make any sense what the heck is going on. All three interceptions, 2 of them was in the end zone, right? And all of them was going to Justin Jefferson. Now, something just ain't right if you're throwing 3 interceptions trying to throw it to the best wide receiver of the whole NFL. The whole NFL. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
If you could take away the INTs, which I know you can't, ladies and gentlemen, if you could take away the INTs, man, this would be a great game for Sammy D. But you can't. And I don't know why he's overthrowing the ball to Jordan Addison and he's underthrowing to Justin Jefferson. The only player that he was accurate throwing the ball to is TJ Hockenson. And on that possession, the interception in the end zone the first time, it was like a 17-yard play, a 17-play drive. Got all the way to the end zone, and you somehow throw the dang on INT right there. Now, I could go on and on and on and on about that. I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to say is this. Step your game up. I'm not going to completely blame Kevin O'Connell on this game. There was some plays on third down where we got a little bit too, I would say, pretty. We got a little bit too, made it more complicated than what it needed to be. Because there's no way on third down in 1, right? Third down and 2, you doing all these fancy plays, trick plays. There's no reason for it, my brother, Kevin O'Connell. Other than that, you had a good game overall. But I just had to start it off with Sammy D. He has to get it together, bro. Like, when we go against these tougher teams, it's going to be hard to win. But I don't really want to talk about the negatives, all like that. But let's just talk about some of the, real quick, before I get from the offense, because I really want to get from the offense, because the offense was not the best. Let's just keep it real. You know what I mean? Sammy D was 24-38, 241 passing yards, 3 interceptions. It don't make no dang on sense, right? And then when you get to time of possession, this is what makes it worse, y'all. Time of possession, 42 minutes and 19 seconds for the mighty Minnesota Vikings. And only 17 minutes and 41 seconds for the dang on Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, this score should be it shouldn't even be close. This should be a lot more of a beatdown. This is not a beatdown. This is way too close. And I was nervous. And I was like, yo, I was talking to the people on the live stream, and I was just like, yo, this is not good. We got to figure something out. We got 28 first downs to their 11 first downs. It's not looking good, man. Total plays, we almost doubled them in total plays, 82 plays. compared to their 43 plays. You know what I mean? We only allowed 1 sack. We got 3 sacks on them. So he had a good pocket. He wasn't like he was being rushed so many times. It's just he wasn't accurate. Let's keep it real, Viking fans. He wasn't accurate. And let's just look at Justin Jefferson's stats real quick, because I don't like this, man. This is absolutely terrible. First of all, for him to only have 5 catches for 48 yards, 9.6 per catch. Come on, my guy. This is the best wide receiver in the game. You struggling to get him the ball? Bro, we got some problems. We got to keep it real. TJ Hawkinson had a great game. 8 catches for 72 yards. That bull, Josh Oliver, had a pretty good game as well. 4 catches for 52 yards, you know. And look, I'm not trying to hate y'all. I'm Mr. Positive for the most part, but I just feel like it could have been a lot better. Aaron Jones left the game. I was a little bit concerned. He went off the field on a cart. He came back and he finished off the game. I like Aaron Jones. He's one of my favorite players on the team right now. Number 33 is that bull. 17 carries for 88 yards, 5.2 per carry. And that was one of my 10 bold predictions. I said he's going to have between 80 and 97 rushing yards. And I got that right. What I got wrong, I said Sam Darnold was going to throw for 5 touchdowns in this dang on game. Oh, my gosh.
Stop the cap. Really, stop the cap.
That was all cap right there. That was all cap. But shout out to the Vikings. We got the dub. But let's get to the defense, baby. Let's get to the... Let's get to the defense. I can't wait to get to the defense. Let me just start it off with this, right? We had 2 interceptions. One was from Bynum late in the game. You know what I mean? That final interception, that dagger interception. And that guy, Byron Murphy. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
You can say what you want to say about the defense, but the second possession, one of the first 3 possessions, they scored a touchdown. The Jacksonville Jaguars did their thing. But after that, Brian Flores and the defense shut it down. And we also got a fumble because that bull Mac Jones couldn't do anything. I don't know if he got nervous on the snap. He couldn't handle the snap. He fumbled, and that bull Harrison Phillips got that fumble recovery. So shout out to that guy, Harrison Phillips. But this defense, for me, did absolutely amazing to only allow 7 points this whole entire game. Now, let me say this. Blake Cashman, number 51, is definitely the captain of the ship on defense on that field. You know what I'm saying? He is definitely the captain. The lieutenant colonel, the general of the defense is Brian Flores because he's calling the plays. But the captain is Blake Cashman. The man had a great game. He had 1 sack, and he was just controlling the game, man, making plays after play. And he's part of the sack squad, man, with the 1 sack. Also, who's part of the sack squad is Ivan Pace Jr., number 0. Shout out to you, Ivan Pace Jr. I appreciate you, my brother. Another player on the sack squad is Andrew Van Ginkel. Oh, my goodness. That man is simply amazing. He seems like he always makes the game timely play to keep the defense afloat. You know what I'm saying? You know, Andrew Van Ginkel was a great pickle. Shout out to Quasi. Shout out to that guy, Quasi. That boy is that he's one of the best GMs that I have witnessed being a Minnesota Viking fan. Let's just keep it real. That's just my opinion. You know, Jonathan Grenard didn't get to the quarterback, but he applied that pressure to that quarterback. But this defense is very good. I understand they have their weaknesses, but for anybody to tell me that this defense is bad, it's all cap and it's hate. It's hate. It's all cap and it's hate.
Stop the cap. Really, stop the cap.
It's almost as if you want the defense to be bad. But let me say this. The defense won't be bad. The defense might give up some plays here and there, but for the most part, this defense comes through when it counts the most. Look at what this defense is doing. I am so proud of Byron Murphy specifically. I am so proud of the secondary specifically. I am so proud of the defensive line specifically. I am so proud of this defense in general. This defense shut it down. I don't know how many. Let's see how many rushing yards that the Jaguars got. Let's see how many rushing yards the Jaguars got. You know what I mean? Because, look, I'm going to tell you this right now. The rushing yards for the Jaguars, right? Trying to look it up right now for y'all. Rushing yards. They got only 56 rushing yards compared to the Vikings' 169 rushing yards. Can I talk that talk, y'all? Look, man.
Talk that talk.
The defense did the dang on thing. They did their job. You know what I mean? But I got to keep it real, y'all. This cannot continue to happen when it comes to the turnovers. If we do this against a tougher team, a tougher opponent, we will be in trouble and we should not be surprised. I have confidence in this team. A win's a win. I am happy that we won. But we have to play better when it comes to taking care of the football. It's not even, no, how do you do a 7-play drive and you turn the ball over, bro, in the end zone? That was so bad. We can't be doing that. So we got the Titans next, and then we got the Bears. Both are winnable games. Both games we should win, and I feel like we will win. Skull to the bowl. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. If you have anything else you want to talk about in the comments, like, what did I miss about this game? Talk to me in the comments. Let's go, Vikings. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me.
Yeah.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man.
Yeah.
They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.